The front handspring is the most basic element in the family of handsprings, which can also be seen as the starting point of more advanced elements in other categories. One of the exercises which will make it easier to perform any handsprings is the wide waltz. Here you can see the gymnast performing a wide waltz. Feet are positioned wide apart and the gymnast tries to waltz slowly and pivoting points very wide apart. This exercise alone will ultimately lead to front and back handsprings, but there are also other exercises that could help you. If you already know how to do coin spins, you can do a series of coins and waltz transitions. As you get more comfortable, you can try to slow down while still doing consecutive transitions. You will notice that the amount of roll and also the amount of time you spend on your arms will increase. If you have a coach, there are more exercises you can do. Your coach is holding your wheel at an angle with you inside. You will try to walk the wheel. After a couple of repetitions, the coach can try to change his grip position away from your leading hand. The more the coach moves over to the side of the wheel. The more time you spend on your leading hand, try walking more and more until you reach a tipping point. The coach can control the tipping point and communicate with you when it's time to complete the tip over. Be aware that after the tipping of the wheel, you need to be in a bridge position with a locked shoulder until you are back on your feet. This will be easier with less roll at first, but will have to be increased over the time to eventually touch the floor. Again, the front handspring can be learned without any coach's spotting. At the first attempt, it could be helpful, especially for younger students, to experience the roll motion in one take with a guiding hand. Here, the coach is mimicking the natural motion of the wheel as good and fluent as possible. This takes practice on the coach's part and might be trained without a student in a wheel for the first times. In this exercise, the coach will gradually increase the amount of roll in the motion until the student's hand touches the floor. Please talk about the hand placement and the fingers positioning to avoid rolling over the fingers. It might take some time, but with the aforementioned exercises, you will be able to learn handsprings eventually. Keep practicing, and if you have trouble reaching the floor, try to remember to slow down the wheel and try to shift your weight forward during the first half of the rotation.